రోజుల్లో I'm quite old actually, so 47, 48. So our రోజుల్లో,
Yeah.
which is about 30, 35 years ago, it was a different world. We didn't have as many amenities, as many things as the kids these days do. అయితే ఆ రోజుల్లో అప్పుడున్న పరిస్థితుల్లో మా మదర్కి తనకి మా నాన్నమ్మ మా అమ్మ వాళ్ళ ఇంట్లో మా నాన్న వాళ్ళ ఇంట్లో 9 మంది అక్క చెల్లెలు మా ఫాదర్కి. అండ్ యు నో ద situation, like a typical Telugu household where kodalu should take care of all the andaru ma vadinalu ma valla maradallu ma attalu plus my father ku inko brother unnaru, so pedda family, very big joint family. So iga tanaki anta pani unna tanaki mottam oka family pressure unna, but she made sure that she never showed me her weakness, her weak side. I think that's one of the most important messages the kids get from us. There's a lot of incidental learning. అంటే కాకతాళీయంగా నేర్చుకునేది ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది. అంటే కూర్చోబెట్టి లెక్చర్ ఇచ్చినట్టు చెప్తే ఏ పిల్లోడు వినడు, ఏ పిల్ల వినదు. ఎందుకంటే దే ఆర్ నాట్ యూస్ టు adults preaching to them. If you sound too preachy, they'll basically ignore you and act like they're listening, but they won't. But how we behave, how we kind of perform in our day-to-day lives in spite of our pressures, in spite of our work pressures, in spite of our life pressures, in spite of all the existential realities, iyanni undanga kuda how do you manage to keep a balance? I think that is one of the most important things I've picked up from my mother. She's gone through a tough kind of a early life, because I think she was married at the age of 14. My father and mother were married when they were like 14 and 15. So you can imagine, aputlo I guess the act was not there, Sharada Act. So ఆ రోజుల్లో when she came in, and I was in the world already when she was 20 or 21. So you can imagine being a parent at 20, 21, you're basically an adolescent and you're already a parent. So you can imagine what kind of experience she must have gone through. And nijanga kuda lot of credit to her, of course. And then my wife, we've been now married for 20 years almost, and she comes from a non-political family. Her father was a bureaucrat, he was a retired forest officer. And అమ్మాయికి పాపం నాన్ పొలిటికల్ ఫ్యామిలీ అమ్మాయి వచ్చి పొలిటికల్ ఫ్యామిలీలో అంటే ఇది ఒక సర్కస్ మాది నిజంగా కూడా సర్కసే.
వెరీ ట్రూ.
అంటే రోజు ఇంట్లోకి వస్తే చూడాలి బయట ఎన్ని చెప్పులు ఉన్నాయని చూస్తే ఆ రోజు తెలుసు, ఓహో ఇంట్లో ఇంతమంది ఉన్నారు, సో మనం మెల్లిగా అటు నుంచి వెళ్ళిపోవాలి, ఇటు నుంచి వెళ్ళిపోవాలి. అమ్మాయి ఏమో షీజ్ పాపం ప్రైవసీ కోరుకునే అమ్మాయి. అట్లాంటి అమ్మాయికి ఈ పబ్లిక్ లైఫ్లో సడన్గా థ్రస్ట్ చేయడం అంటే ఇట్స్ ఎ హ్యూజ్ ఛాలెంజ్. అండ్ kudos to her for putting up with me. I think she continues to live with all the things all the nuisance that I bring into her life. So thanks to her for her patience and endeavor. And of course my sister, my daughter. I think my sister again is a fighter. She's a dynamic, possibly మా మొత్తం ఫ్యామిలీలోనే బాగా గట్స్ ఎక్కువ ఉన్న అమ్మాయి ఎవరు అంటే మా సిస్టర్ అని డౌట్ లేదు. మా అందరికంటే అగ్రెసివ్. Then my daughter is a sobering influence. She's only 14, but she speaks like a 40-year-old woman, and she's very wise. Like when she was like 5 or 6, she told me one day, she said, Dada, don't have a goal post. I said, why? She said, no, a goal post ki reach avute, then you'll relax. So never have a goal post. Then she told me much later, she's a very smart girl. She told me much later